10 most beautiful islands to visit in 2025. Here's something to blow your mind. According to the United Nations, there are over 670,000 islands across the globe, and yet most travelers stick to only a handful of familiar names. Think about that. Entire slices of paradise are floating out there, hidden in plain sight, waiting for someone like you to discover them. Whether you're chasing turquoise lagoons, volcanic cliffs, or untouched wildlife sanctuaries, 2025 is shaping up to be the yearly island adventure. In this video, we're taking you on a journey through 10 of the most jaw-droppingly beautiful islands you can still visit, each one a unique blend of natural wonder, cultural richness, and unfiltered serenity. If your bucket list is hungry for some serious inspiration, it's about to get full fast. Palawan, Philippines. Palawan is the kind of place that doesn't just look unreal. It actually feels like nature cheated a little when creating it. With limestone karsts jutting out of electric blue water, secret lagoons, and marine sanctuaries teeming with life, it's often called the last ecological frontier of the Philippines. But that natural beauty is under pressure. Coral bleaching, irresponsible tourism, and rapid resort development are starting to leave a mark. Still, if you stick to eco-certified operators and avoid over-touristed areas like El Nido during peak season, you'll find corners of Palawan that still feel like untouched paradise. Just don't expect great Wi-Fi. And honestly, why would you want it here? Bring reef-safe sunscreen, a sense of wonder, and be ready to disconnect from the chaos of everyday life. Santorini, Greece. There's a reason Santorini appears on almost every postcard rack and Instagram feed. It's that photogenic. With its iconic white and blue cliffside homes, black sand beaches, and sunsets that look like they were painted by the gods, Santorini is pure Mediterranean magic. But it also suffers from serious over-tourism, especially when cruise ships dock and stow thousands of tourists into narrow village streets. Rising costs and infrastructure strain have sparked debates about limiting daily visitors. So if you're planning a 2025 trip, consider staying overnight and exploring at dawn or dusk to reclaim some peace. And yes, those famous sunsets are real, but so are the crowds. Pro tip: head to the village of Purgos for a quieter, equally stunning view. Trust me, it's every bit as dreamy, without bowing someone for the perfect photo. Maui, Hawaii. Maui is the kind of island that spoils you. From the volcanic majesty of Haleakala to the lush rainforests along the Hana Highway, it's a tropical playground that caters to beach bums, hikers, surfers, and stargazers alike. However, after recent wildfires and environmental strain, local communities have been urging tourists to travel mindfully, spending money with locally owned businesses, and avoiding areas still recovering. So if you remember, paradise isn't just a backdrop, it's someone's home. You'll also want to pack layers because the weather shifts fast, sunny beaches to cold crater rims in a single day. Seychelles. The Seychelles are like Earth's idea of showing off, an archipelago of 115 islands scattered in the Indian Ocean, with granite boulders, untouched coral reefs, and beaches that redefine powder soft. But this Eid isn't without its trials. Rising sea levels and plastic pollution have sparked global concern, pushing the government to adopt aggressive sustainability goals. While tourism is welcome, eco-conscious travel is non-negotiable here. Expect bans on certain plastics, marine-protected zones, and limited-access eco-resorts. Bora Bora, French Polynesia. Bora Bora isn't just a destination, it's a fantasy brought to life. With overwater bungalows hovering above crystal-clear lagoons and the iconic Mount Odomanu watching over the island, it's no wonder this place tops dream vacation lists. But fantasy has a price. It's one of the most expensive islands to visit, and climate change is already threatening its delicate reef systems and water levels. Tourism is vital to the local economy, but preserving the ecosystem means you'll see stricter rules around marine life interaction and reef access. Still, Bora Bora remains one of the few places where even doing nothing feels luxurious. So if you're saving up for one unforgettable island getaway in 2025, make it this one, but splurge on a reef-safe conscience while you're at it. Ischia, Italy. Ischia is the Amalfi Coast's volcanic cousin, the one that's just as stunning but with fewer crowds and a punch of authentic Italian charm. This island boasts natural thermal spas, lush gardens, rugged coastlines, and hilltop castles, all without the hustle of nearby Capri. However, its status as a hidden gem is fading as more tourists look for less crowded alternatives. Infrastructure is still catching up, especially in peak summer months, so plan ahead. And a little Italian goes a long way here, both in language and attitude. Expect to eat extremely well, move a little slower, and fall hard for the kind of charm that doesn't need filters or fancy hashtags. Mora, French Polynesia. Just a short ferry ride from Tahiti, Mora is the quiet sibling to more famous Polynesian destinations. But don't let that fool you. With jagged mountain peaks, wild pineapple plantations, and shimmering lagoons, it's basically the Garden of Eden with Wi-Fi. While it welcomes visitors, it has avoided the overbuilt resort feel of other islands, leaning instead into its rugged, community-driven charm. Be warned, roads are curvy, wildlife is active, and sunsets are emotionally overwhelming. Local guides offer immersive experiences that teach you about Polynesian culture, from tattoo traditions to outrigger canoe history. Corsica, France. Corsica is one of those rare islands that feels like a continent. Rugged mountain ranges collide with Mediterranean coastlines, medieval villages cling to cliffs, and the scent of wild herbs, maquis, lingers in the air like nature's cologne. Despite being part of France, Corsica fiercely holds on to its own identity, language, and traditions. And while it's a dream for hikers, especially along the legendary GR20 trail, it's not always tourist-friendly in the conventional sense. Locals can be reserved, and some routes are genuinely treacherous if you're not prepared. But if you respect the pace and culture, Corsica reveals a raw, layered kind of beauty that's both wild and poetic. It's less about poolside luxury and more about barefoot wanderlust. Whitsunday Islands, Australia. Right off the coast of Queensland, the Whitsundays are a cluster of 74 islands floating in the Great Barrier Reef, known for their blindingly white silica sands and swirling turquoise waters. Whitehaven Beach in particular looks like someone photoshopped the sea into whipped cream. But behind the beauty is fragility. The reef is under severe threat from warming waters and bleaching events. That's why sustainable tourism is more critical than ever here. Join reef-safe snorkeling tours, avoid touching coral, and support operators involved in conservation. The Whitsundays are a reminder that paradise isn't just a place, it's a privilege. And in 2025, that privilege comes with responsibility. Fernando de Noronha, Brazil. Fernando de Noronha is Brazil's best-kept secret, an archipelago that offers golden beaches, volcanic landscapes, and a marine ecosystem so protected that only a limited number of tourists are allowed each day. It's expensive, remote, and has more sea turtles than cell signal. But that's exactly the point. The island enforces strict environmental policies, from entrance taxes to mandatory orientation sessions for tourists. It's not trying to be easy, it's trying to last. And what you get in return is nothing short of spectacular. Untouched diving sites, dolphins leaping through the surf, and sunsets that make time stand still. It's one of the few places where you feel like a guest in nature's house, and you're grateful just to be invited in. If this list of stunning islands sparked your wanderlust, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment telling us which island you're booking first. Share it with your fellow travelers and dreamers, because beauty like this deserves to be seen, cherished, and protected.